Good evening. I'm Andrew, and I would like to welcome you all to a new adventure in Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. I have been asked to do something of a caster tutorial. Specifically, I've been asked to play a Gargoyle Earth Elementalist. So let's do that. Should be fun. Gargoyles, I think, are super strong, kind of regardless of their background, etc. They're going to get a whole bunch of AC, so let's use that to our advantage. I think to start, let's have a look at our aptitudes. Alright, so the only thing that we're really not that good at is air, transmutations, and necro. But we're at least reasonable at everything else. Cool. Okay. So I think to start, we'll train just earth magic. Try to get the power of our starter spell up there. Sandblast is a great spell. It just uses stones. So I'd rather, if something dies in one hit, that's one less stone I have to use. Or 2 hits versus 3, etc. So that'll be nice. And then also, that'll increase the power of the rest of the stuff as well. Interesting. Purple. That must be like a new thing showing maybe like how dangerous it is to cast or something. I don't know. I've never seen that before. So let's get started. I don't like this starting vault. That's exactly why. Okay. So you see he has a question mark and it... Oh shit, I just spilled hot water. Whatever. It says he hasn't noticed us. We're going to use that to our advantage and just step up here and try to gain a space on him, which we didn't do, so we're going to have to fight this. But Sandblast is amazing, so it just killed him. Okay, well, hopefully we don't just die. We'll close the door, get our magic points back. A goblin, we can deal with a goblin. We can also deal with a bat. What is going on here? There's the bat. There's the rat. Oh, this is really, really bad. Okay, let's think for a second. I'm actually thinking I want to go this direction, which could be bad, but the noise that we're going to make fighting these two is definitely going to make him aware of us anyway. And I'm going to run out of magic points, probably just killing this kobold. So if I move here, the rat's going to move there. Then I move here, he gets a free hit, but it's just a rat. It's only going to do up to 3. And then we can come out here and reevaluate. We're so dead. A jackal as well. Where did that kobold go? Because the kobold was here. I wonder if the kobold is here now. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to live through this, but I'm going to go here, close the door, because the jackals can't open the door, but the goblin can. So likely the goblin's just going to open it. Yeah, there he goes. So one option is to do this kind of thing and hope that's a hallway. Because no matter what, we're going to take damage from both the goblin and the kobold. Whereas if we walk outside, we'll probably only take damage from a jackal or 2 while we're running. Oof. There's another... This D1 is so bad. What is this? I kind of want to take a screenshot. This is hysterical. This might actually be the worst D1 I've ever had. We've got nothing, right? We have a scroll. Come on, blinking. What was it? Immolation. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, I could watch that footage again, and I'm sure there's something I could have done better, but oh my gosh, that was horrible. Hey, we found more stones. That is wonderful. Oh, he's not in range. Alright, so we have a nice little pillar here that we can run around if we need. This D1 is already better. Yeah, that might actually have been one of the worst D1s I've ever seen. Alright, we've reached level 2, but we have no magic points. So we're just going to kite these goblins around a little bit. It looked like there was another one who wanted to crash our party, so we'll go run around this pillar instead. Alright. Let's just punch this one, save some stones. Alright, let's memorize pass wall. I'm a big fan of pass wall. And then I'm going to pick up this club just because I know it's not cursed. And now I can fight things. We'll throw stones while he comes towards us. We probably won't lose them. But we might as well get a point or two of damage while he walks towards us. Oh my gosh. A goblin with silver javelins. I think he's out though, because I think now in Trunk it tells you how many they have. Yeah. Okay, so we can yeah, we can kite these. We may be able to do some pass wall shenanigans. I don't see a great place to do that though. Let's go back in here. We lost one of the goblins, so we'll keep this one with us. Regen a little bit of HP. He can hit 5 plus a club, which is 9, minus 2 because monsters get a minus 2 penalty to their damage when they have a weapon, is 7, so I want to make sure he can't two-shot me. I want to get to 14 HP. Because if he hits me max once and then random energies, we just die. Very unlikely, but might as well do things right. Alright, there's 14 HP, so we'll just hit him with a... Oh, my caps lock is on. Sandblast, and he dies. And some of this fodder stuff we'll try to kill with our club. Just to save the stones. Okay, that's not working so well. So, same deal here. We'll just walk him around a pillar. Oh, this just got bad. The cockroach didn't see us, though, which is the only saving grace. The cockroach is faster than we are, so we would have had to stand and fight. Please die. There we go. Okay, he just has a +0 mace. Alright, 11 HP, I'm comfortable with that. Cool, and we'll take the mace, that is stronger than a club. I'd like to find a dagger. because then we can use pass wall to stab things. There was a dagger there. I don't want to pick that up in case it's cursed. So as a caster, we'll pick intelligence. And I am going to pick up this short sword. Even though a mace has higher damage, if we control and attack, you see we attack at 1.1, which is quicker than the mace, which was attacking at 1.4. So the way it kind of works is if you attack slower than 1.0, that gives your enemy a chance to get 2 attacks in that same turn. And that chance is increased the slower you are. So by being 1.1, that gives us a lower chance of getting 2 attacks against us rather than 1.4. So most characters would be super scared of this. We're a Gargoyle, we're immune to poison, and we have Sandblast, which works really, really well against enemies that have very little armor. Then I'm going to pick up the dagger. It attacks just a little bit faster than the short sword. So if we control and swing at nothing, we're swinging at 1.0 instead of 1.1. So now if we attack with our dagger, enemies are not able to attack us twice. I'm not sure how random energy plays into that. I think random energy is simply movement. I don't think they can get a second attack. But the worm we'll just walk away from and then hit him with Sandblast. I was hoping we could get away with meleeing him, but worms hit 12, so you really want to be careful with that. And we're level 3, so we're going to memorize Stone Arrow. I kind of hate Stone Arrow, but there's no reason not to use it. I guess we'll save the javelins. Silver javelins are really rare. And really good. Oh, that's a jackal pack. Actually, I just had a thought. I'm going to switch to training fighting. So we got 3 pips of power on Sandblast. That's good enough for it to kill most things. But we only have 19 HP. If we run into an Orc Priest, we're just going to die. So I'm thinking I want a little bit more hit points. So I have less chance to just splat to the first Orc Priest we find. So we also only have 10 stones left, so I'm going to try to rely a little bit on Stone Arrow. But right there you see why I don't like it. That was 6 magic points, and the adder didn't die. Yep, same deal. It's such a shit spell. It gets better with high power, but when you first get it, it's just not good. It'll kill stuff that's asleep, but ooh, a hunting sling? I don't think that's going to be useful at all unless we find sling bullets. I'd rather sandblast with our stones than shoot them. That's a leather armor. It could be cursed, so I'm not going to put it on yet, but it also could be like +2 of magic resistance or something, which would be awesome. Alright, and then we'll do Control F dot just to see if there's anything else on this floor that I care about. There is not. So let's take a look at scrolls. There's our identification. We've got a curing. That's usually really good, but on this character I don't particularly care. We'll drop uselessness, and there's remove curse. That I do care about. So we've got a +3 ring of intelligence. Yep, it's cursed, but it is +0, so I'm not going to worry about decursing it or removing that curse right now. If it was -2, then I would, or even probably -1, I would remove the curse, but since it's +0, there's really no downside. It's slightly better than a robe anyway. We'll pick the cloak up, put it on. Sure, we'll keep equipping ourselves. I'm gonna use Sandblast against the Hound. Most like things that are considered humanoid, so they can't wear armor. You know, animals, snakes, that kind of thing. That's just a straight upgrade. Nice. We'll have very low AC, so Sandblast works really well. Sandblast doesn't work so well on something like an Orc Warrior. Alright, there's See Invisible. That's pretty good. Gonna take this kind of slow. There we go. Alright, so we have 32 HP. Let's take this to like 5 and just see where we're at. I want at least 34. Max damage on Orc Priest Smite is 17, so I'd like to be able to survive 2 of those if needed. I know I'm meleeing a lot, and most casters you really shouldn't do that, but we're a Gargoyle, it's fine. Here I'm just going to use Sandblast. I really want that Orc Wizard to die as quickly as possible. Okay. But for the fodder that really doesn't pose a whole lot of danger, I really don't mind meleeing. Alright, still no altars we can access. That was a Gozag altar. I don't want to play Gozag on a caster though. Funny story, I have won an Earth Elementalist of Gozag. It was a halfling. But that was a kind of a meme run. Go ahead and read these scrolls. I was hoping we would get magic mapping and find the temple, but no luck. Is there a shop there? No. Alright, so we're on D4. This is where it's going to start getting more difficult. Ogres, Orc Priests, that kind of thing. So I'm going to slow down a little bit. Bullfrog Skeleton, it's just a bullfrog with less damage, but it moves fast, so we can't really run away from it. Sandblast works just fine. Do we have enough spell levels for Petrify? We do not, nor could we even cast it. Okay, so yeah, 5 fighting is going to... Oh, we're going to level here in a second. Let's go back to training Earth then. Because when we level up, we'll get above 34 HP. Of course, that means that the next enemy we find is going to be an Orc Priest. Nope, Adder Skeleton. That's good. We can just beat that with our dagger. Worker Ants. That's usually a really scary enemy, but not for this character. And then I'm going to redefine my macro to ZA. So now I can just hit 1 to Sandblast. Okay, and there's our level. So now we have 39 HP. And we'll start... Yeah, we're going to start bringing these failure rates down a little bit. Obviously, Lee's Rapid Deconstruction is really good. I'm a big fan of Petrify as well. And yeah, there's our first ogre. Okay. So we'll go ahead and Sandblast the fodder, and then I'm going to kite this guy a little bit until we get more magic points. Actually, there's a really good argument that says we should just leave. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. Especially if we keep this space. I'm just going to go up the stairs and restart this. Okay, I should have known that was going to happen. Now he gets a free hit. Shoot. Okay, I could totally lose him with a pass wall. Close the door, now he has to open it. That didn't really buy us anything. So now I could try to just kill him with Stone Arrow. I don't have any real escapes if it goes bad, though. That's a really long way to run for a stair. Oh, I don't like this. You know what? Sandblast works really well on this because he can't really wear armor. So That was a bit dodgy, but it worked. Hey, that was an altar I'll take. And we're also going to wear the helmet. Yeah, I'm perfectly happy with Vehement. Usually not a big fan of Vehement, but you know what? That means that we can cast big spells. Ah, there's our Orc Priest. Okay, so we're going to back around the corner. Let him come to us. Got him. +2 Whip of Venom. I'm a fan of that. We'll see how quickly this is attacking. 1.1. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to train Maces and Flails just to like 2 and see if we can get that down to 1.0 or faster. And then how are we doing on failure rates? 34 Petrify, 24 on Lee's Rapid Deconstruction. Let's just keep training Earth. I'm going to memorize Petrify though, because that can get you out of a bind. If something's faster than you, you might be able to just petrify it and run away. Big fan of this flail, or this whip. Now this presents an interesting conundrum. Do we even bother fighting Eustachio? My gut is telling me no. Because if he surrounds us with stuff and then blinks away, we're in real trouble. So I'm just going to... Actually, you know what I'm going to do? We're going to pass wall stab him. This is great fun. You guys will like this. Okay, so we're going to go here. Then, yeah, pass wall's on B. So we're going to pass wall through to him. This can't wake him up. And then we'll stab him, which did no damage. Okay then. I guess our stealth and short blade skills are really, really low, so I should have known that was going to happen, but I was hoping it wouldn't happen. This is bad. We're just going to pass wall out. Okay. Ooh, a phantom. Sandblast should work okay on a phantom, right? Yeah, very low AC. Let's try a stone arrow. Okay, at least it hit him. Yay! Okay, here we go. Got him. And how quickly? Yep, we're attacking at 1.0 or faster. So, I'm happy with training a little bit. Let's take Earth to 10, and then we'll reevaluate. I'm also on a little bit of a timetable tonight, just a heads up. I'm going to kill the priest here. Yeah, there we go. Alright, and then we've found a little hallway. Alright, Vehement has offered us Magic Dart. I don't really care about that. I'd rather use Sandblast. Alright, so what did we find? The Ice Book. I don't really know about this book. I know in Trunk, Glaciate was changed, and I'm not a big fan of how it was changed. Freezing Cloud would be really great. I mean, we could try Hailstorm. What does Hailstorm do? This doesn't really tell me. I think it basically explodes out in like a radius around you. But if it can't hit stuff next to you, then I don't think I'm interested. Here we go. I'm gonna buy Fog and Teleportation. Mostly because they're cheap and they're not known. Blink is going to go on our list, and then let's use the rest of our money on identification scrolls. Now we'll just ID more things. Let's identify the amulet. I'm typically not a fan of blind equipping amulets, just in case you get harm or faith. Excuse me. I'm going to drop Guardian Spirit. I don't like Guardian Spirit on casters. Your mana is the only way you're killing things, so if you have none, then you're in a real bad spot. And that's a spot I would rather not be in. Dagger of Draining. I would much rather have that than the Dagger of Speed. Not that it would be beneficial against undead stuff, but whatever. So here, let's hit the worker ant with the flail, or with the whip, and then we'll kite him a little bit. He's fast. That's fine. And then I'm thinking... This isn't working. I wanted to drain him. Nothing's working. Okay, well, that worked. I'm just doing spellcasting temporarily. LRD is at 8. So let's take spellcasting up to like 5, just for the spell levels. It will decrease spell hunger a little bit, spell failure, etc. Yeah, and then we'll start training some other things. I really don't have any evocations that I care to train for. And Vehemet does not care about invocations. Okay. And then let's read the duplicates, Amnesia. We'll cancel that. And a brand weapon. I guess the dagger. Okay, well. Didn't expect to find a brand weapon on Dungeon 6. Okay, and then we'll identify another scroll. There's noise. Drop that, obviously. Okay, that's a black bear. I'm gonna back off from that. They berserk, so if I have to fight it, I will, but we're definitely gonna use the hat instead of the helmet, just because we're a blasty casty wizard, and wizards wear hats. And the stats on a +1 helmet are this, or a +1 hat are the same as a +0 helmet. So protection from fire. I will definitely wear that instead of see invisible. And I said I was going to avoid the black bear, and I lied. Alright, so the ogre's poisoned. Now we can just walk away and let the poison do damage. And then we'll hit him with kind of anything to finish it off. Let's train some more defenses, I think. We'll take fighting up to 8. And let's take armor up to 5. We've hit level 9. So we'll get more intelligence, and then we'll memorize Lee's Rapid Deconstruction, which is a great spell. It just makes a ton of noise, so I tend to not use it as much as a lot of other people. Oh, come on. Oh, it was a Mace of Protection. No wonder he was taking no damage. Alright, there's our temple. And then once we finish Dungeon 7, I've got to run. What was that whip? Venom. Okay. Same as ours. We have enough money for the Scrolls of Blinking. I want those. I'll just back up. We have this shaft behind us if this goes poorly. I know I'm playing super fast, but I also know I always have in the back of my head like how we're going to get out of situations. So, alright, we're going to use LRD here. It just destroys bees. So, that was fun. Alright, I gotta run. So I will see you guys next time. And to the person who requested this, I hope you find this helpful. I will slow down as the game gets a little bit harder. I promise. Plus, we'll also turn into more of a mage as Vehement starts to offer us more spells. So, thanks for watching, and have a great day.